What's going on, YouTube? I know I haven't made any game videos in a minute, except for that rape ass price store. But it's freaking 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't sleep. I don't know why. I guess I'm an insomniac. But I was playing my Super Nintendo and just admiring how awesome the system is, because it's my favorite. And figured I'd do my little beat 'em ups collection. My favorite genre are the beat 'em ups. So all these games right here are beat 'em ups, as well as these 3 boxes, which I'll go into, and I'll talk a little bit about them. I know this ain't for the gamers, but this is funny. I'm actually playing, I turned on Rap Jam. Rap Jam is, it's a fucking, whatchamacallit, Super Nintendo game that has, it's like NBA Jam but with rappers. So, you select your team. Naughty by Nature. OPP. Coolio. Man is, I don't know what that man's doing now. They got Queen Latifah. Ladies First. Yo-Yo. I can't tell you about Yo-Yo is. You got Flavor Flav, Public Enemy. House of Pain. Or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, trying to play me out as if my name was Sega. Funny. Warren G and the Regulators, that's right. LL, has like a shark's fin. Onyx, this man's head, dude. Shit is ridiculous. Let the boys be boys. That's it. I'll probably just leave this on the whole freaking time, just cause, I don't know. Fuck it. But anyways, let me show you my little beat 'em ups. Captain Commando. I don't even know if this is clear enough for you guys. But, I was just playing this, just right now, right before I turn this shit on, and, this game's not bad. I have played the arcade, port, the arcade version, and it's pretty much the same as this. The character's a little bit small in this game. Overall the game is good. It kind of reminds me of Rival Turf, which I'll show as well. But, this is, this game I'd say goes around for $30 on eBay. It's kind of rare. I guess if you call $30 rare, that is pretty rare for a Super Nintendo game. It took me a while to finally find this. Sometimes you can't even find it on eBay, but I was able to find it. I got it for 30. So this is a decent beat 'em up if you're into that. Captain Commando is in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. I haven't seen him in Part 3. Who knows? He might be a downloadable character later on. But yeah, they also have the characters, the baby, the ninja, and that mummy that come out and help you out in Marvel vs. Capcom. So I want to show you that. Final Fight 3. Man, I should have went in order, but fuck it. Final Fight 3, yeah, 3rd installment of the Final Fight series. I believe this is 1 out of 3. They never made a 4. They got, I'd say pickable characters, 4 pickable characters. Guy and Hager in it. They also got some dude with electricity and some bitch that looks like King from King of Fighters. But this one's okay. I say this one's mad easy, man. I put this in the other night. Haven't played it since I was 12. I put it in the other night and I beat it within under an hour. And I barely use up any men, so this game's really easy. This one's also rare as well. This one goes for a little bit more. I say this one goes around for between $30 and $50. Complete would probably go around $80. Let's see. I'll do that one a little later. There we go. You know what? I'll show you this one. Everybody knows this. Final Fight. Yes, Final Fight. Originally it was supposed to be Street Fighter 89. They just changed it to Final Fight. Basically, Hager, which is in all 3 of them, is the mayor of Metro City. His daughter gets kidnapped, which is his partner in crime, Cody. It's his girlfriend. And they go beating the shit out of bums like this guy right here. These two about to go make out. Look at that. Fucking sexy ass man. Tom Selleck right here. But anyways, Yeah, I think out of all the Final Fights, this one's my favorite. Not the Super Nintendo version, just because there's not two-player, but it just feels more like a beat 'em up, and it's hard as fuck too, man. This game was just hardcore back in the day. The characters are so much bigger, and this game's really cheap. You can find this game anywhere, dude. No joke, but yeah. I don't know if you guys would consider this a beat 'em up if you guys have this game, but this is Jim Lee's Wildcats. Wildcats was I guess you could say they were the equivalent of X-Men for Image Comics. The artist that used to draw for Marvel Comics back in the early 90s left Marvel and created his own comics, which was Image. And Wildcats, you know, he created Wildcats, Savage Dragon, Pit, all those Image characters. But this game is actually pretty good. I haven't beaten it. It's kind of long, kind of hard, but it is. I think it's only one player as well. It's not a two-player beat 'em up, which is kind of what sucks about it. But I definitely recommend this game. If you like beat 'em ups, Wildcats is the way to go with this thing. Who can't forget Maximum Carnage? Man, I remember when this first came out. I remember the commercial, and this game was so hyped up. This game is fucking hard as balls, dude. You know how the Angry Video Game Nerd talks about like JLN and how shitty they are? Well, I guess they made shitty Nintendo games, but not Super Nintendo games, because this game is fucking legit. I remember when I first saw the graphics to this game blew my mind, blew my little 8-year-old mind when I saw this graphics to this game, and I had to get this. So, yeah. Green Jelly soundtrack, can't go wrong. Alright, this one's a little weird. Combat Tribes. I mean, this is like late 80s, early 90s right here, man. I mean, these guys got the flat top guile look going on, the little rat tail, everything. This beat 'em up is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard as hell. The characters are like small, but their heads are big. I mean, this originally was back in like the arcades and everything, and I guess this was like closest port to it. Technos is actually the same people that made Double Dragon. But if you're just looking for like a regular simple beat 'em up, this one's alright. I remember, the reason why I know about this game is because I used to rent it as a kid back in the day. So, what was that? Captain America and the Avengers. My friend had this game back when we were little, and we would always play it, man. It's funny because whenever I would play with him, I could never beat it with him. But if I would play by myself, I could beat it. I played the arcade version, and I have the Genesis version as well. They're both the same. There's no different, I believe. But this game is pretty good. You know, you can pick Captain America, Iron Man, Vision, and Hawkeye. They all have their little, you know, different abilities. I don't know. I haven't played this game in a while though, but it's a regular beat 'em up. It's just, I mean, the characters are pretty small. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I had fun with this game just because it was so comic bookish, you know. But yeah. You cannot go wrong with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Been playing this game for like almost 20 years now, man. This game is just, for the longest time, this is my favorite beat 'em up. And it's considered quite possibly the best beat 'em up. But this is not my favorite beat 'em up. My favorite beat 'em up is Streets of Rage 2. But I'll show you which is my favorite beat 'em up for the Super Nintendo later. But man, this game is like perfection, man. Like you can't really say anything bad about this game. There's nothing wrong with this game. Nothing. Nothing is wrong with this game. Konami stays delivering. I don't know, man. I just love Konami. I love Capcom. So, if you have never played this game, and I mean never played this game, I suggest you fucking wake the fuck up, find this game, and play it. Your life will change. I'm not joking when I say that shit, dude. Final Fight 2. You know, what can I say? Easy. I mean, there's only 3 characters. Characters aren't that great. I'd say this was probably, I'd say out of all 3 of them, this is probably the worst one. But I mean, it's not that much of a difference from the third one. But the first one's still the best in my opinion. This game is just as rare. I say this game goes for about $10, $12 on eBay. King of Dragons. Capcom game. This game is fucking legit. This is another rare game. This game goes for about, like, I say 20. My friend used to rent this game back in the day, and we would always play. We could never beat it. I think we did beat it eventually, but you could be like a wizard, like a Robin Hood type guy, a guy with like an axe, a dwarf. I don't know. The game is sick overall. It kind of, the graphics kind of look like Captain America and the Avengers, where the characters are kind of small. The levels are really short, but I mean, this game is just legit, man. If you haven't heard of King of the Dragons and you love beat 'em ups, I suggest you get it, man, because Capcom knows what they're doing. I'm sure a lot of people have played this. This is kind of torn up version. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. This is a really good beat 'em up, actually. You can pick everybody: Wolverine, Beast, Cyclops, Psylocke, Gambit. I think that's it, actually. But yeah, man, this game is legit. It's not that hard. I mean, it's beatable. It feels like a fighting game, honestly. But yeah, definitely a good game. Sonic Blast Man. I do not have Sonic Blast Man 2. I'm still looking for that game. Game runs a little bit, pricey, and it's kind of hard to find. But I mean, this game's cool. It's kind of slow. I mean, the character doesn't run. He just fucking walks like a turtle. I don't even know, man. I mean, this man got like fucking pot over his head with boxing gloves. This game's just random. Like, honestly, it's cool because he has superpowers, and I have not beaten it. This game is hard as fuck too, man. I should just turn that shit on and just beat it right now, honestly. But I gotta get to bed soon. Let's see. Rival Turf. This was another game I grew up with. I would always rent this game. This game is so fucking cheesy. Look at this. Look at these teenagers. I know this shit's blurry, but like, come on. I mean, what are these dudes doing nowadays? I mean, these guys, I'd say these guys are like probably like 35, 36 years old now. They're probably looking back at their lives and they're like, what the fuck were we thinking? The man got a red leather Thriller jacket going on, you know what I'm saying? This guy got the black leather jacket. But anyways, I mean, regardless, I like shitty crap like this. But this is a pretty good beat 'em up. It's not the best. I had fun playing it. I mean, there's also a versus mode. There's two characters, Flakjack and this one guy that looks like M. Bison. So yeah, that's Rival Turf. And then the sequel to Rival Turf is called Brawl Brothers. I believe that's Flakjack in the front cover. Once again, another like actor posing, breaking through a brick wall. It's ridiculous. Jaleco was like, they were alright with their games. You know, they kind of had some cheesy games going on. This game's alright. I'd say it's a little bit better than Rival Turf, but if I could play one, I'd play Rival Turf just because I have more memories with it. And then the third sequel to this game, Peacekeepers. This game's okay if it fucking had music. Like, I don't even know how to turn on the music in this game. You play and all you hear is just people beating the shit out of people. Like, it's a cool beat 'em up. I just can't figure out where the music's at. And there's a hell of a lot more characters. But yeah, this was the third game. I don't know why they called each game completely different, but that's how it is, man. Games are weird and it's turning into movies. I have two box games as well, like last. Knights of the Round, another Capcom game. This game's pretty good. Pretty sweet beat 'em up. Kind of reminds me of Golden Axe, actually. Character's a little bit bigger than King of the Dragons. But at the same time, there's actually time in this game. Like, you have to beat certain parts of the game timed. I think that's pretty retarded. But I mean, I haven't gotten too much into this game. War of the Gems. This game's really fucking easy. I believe this game's kind of rare as well. I actually bought this at Blockbuster when they were getting rid of all their Super Nintendo games. I was collecting them back in the, like, even back when they were getting rid of this shit, I was collecting this. So this was one of the last games they were like getting rid of. Nobody was buying them, so I bought it. I bought this 12 years ago, I'd say. But this is a pretty good game. You know, you can be all these characters right here. Yeah, it's kind of like the Infinity War like series story arc. So, but the game's pretty legit. All right. Last but not least, my favorite beat 'em up of the Super Nintendo. Battletoads and Battle Maniacs. See that star right there? That means I fucking love that. When I have a star on my games, that means these games are top notch. Like, perfect. This game is by far perfection. I'm sorry. This game, graphics are good. Music is bomb. The difficulty level is not easy, and it's not that hard. You can beat it, and it's just a different array of different types of game styles. You know, it's beat 'em up, then you get on, you know, there's like that kart racing, and there's like that puzzle with the snakes, and it's just, this is my favorite beat 'em up. This is my favorite Super Nintendo game, as a matter of fact. I play this game all the time. As a matter of fact, I can beat this game without even dying. Like, no bullshit. I'm not fucking kidding you. I can do a perfect run on this game. I should record that one day. But, whatever. Those are all the beat 'em ups I own for the Super Nintendo. There are more I still need to get. But as of right now, that was it. That was all the beat 'em ups I have. And this video is just for the Super Nintendo. I mean, I have beat 'em ups for this NES and the Sega Genesis. But this is, I just wanted to pay homage to the beat 'em ups. It's kind of like a genre that's dead. Like, honestly, last game that came out, that was like a true beat 'em up with Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and that was only downloadable. I mean, the reason why I like these is because they're just, you just plug them in and play. You don't gotta you don't gotta go through no tutorial. You don't gotta reach it. The story doesn't need to make sense. You just kick ass. That's all you gotta do, man. And I love beat 'em ups. That's my favorite genre game. It always will be my favorite genre game, just because I love the arcades. And most arcades back in the day, most games were just arcade beat 'em ups, man. Like, me and my boy were just playing some beat 'em ups on his emulators, you know, arcade main beat 'em ups, and then it was like legit, dude. It takes me back. But that's it, guys. You know, that's it. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a review on this because not too many people know about this. This is Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. For any sneakerheads that are actually watching, which I doubt any sneakerhead is like watching this to the very end. I should have shown this in the beginning if any sneakers are gonna watch. But yeah, this is Michael Jordan saving his Chicago Bulls from being kidnapped. You know, I mean, the game's okay, but you know, he's a superhero in this joint. Can you believe that? Anyways, guys, that was it. Long ass video. Sorry about that. But once again, thanks for watching. And peace out. What's going on, YouTube? I know I haven't made any like game videos in a minute, except for that rape ass price store. But it's freaking like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got work at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I don't sleep. I don't know why. I guess I'm an insomniac. But I was playing my Super Nintendo and just admiring how awesome the system is, because it's my favorite. And figured I'd do my little beat 'em ups collection. My favorite genre are the beat 'em ups. So all these games right here are beat 'em ups, as well as these 3 boxes, which I'll go into. And I'll talk a little bit about them. I know this ain't for the gamers, but this is funny. I'm actually playing, I turned on Rap Jam. Rap Jam is, it's a fucking, whatchamacallit, Super Nintendo game that has, it's like NBA Jam but with rappers. So, like, you select your team. Naughty by Nature, you know, OPP, Coolio, you know, man is, I don't know what that man's doing now. You know, they got Queen Latifah, Ladies First, Yo-Yo, I can't tell you about Yo-Yo is, you know, you got Flavor Flav, Public Enemy, House of Pain, or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, trying to play me out as if my name was Sega. Funny. Warren G and the Regulators, that's right. LL has like a shark's fin. Onyx, look at this man's head, dude. Good. It kind of reminds me of Rival Turf, which I'll show as well. But you know, this is this game I'd say goes around for $30 on eBay. It's kind of rare. I guess if you call $30 rare, I mean that is pretty rare for a Super Nintendo game. It took me a while to finally find this. Sometimes you can't even find it on eBay, but I was able to find it. And I got it for 30. So this is a decent beat 'em up if you're into that. Captain Commando is in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. I haven't seen him in Part 3. Who knows? He might be a downloadable character later on. But yeah, they also have the characters, the baby, the ninja, and that mummy. that come out and help you out, Marvel vs. Capcom. Shit is ridiculous. Let the boys be boys. That's it. I'll probably just leave this on the whole freaking time, just cause I don't know. Fuck it. But anyways, let me show you my little beat 'em ups. Captain Commando. I don't even know if this is clear enough for you guys, but I was just playing this like just right now, right before I turn this shit on, and you know, this game's not bad. I have played the arcade port, well, the arcade version, and it's pretty much the same as this. The character's a little bit small in this game. I mean, overall the game is